John Legend, Travis Scott, Big Sean, and Kid Cudi. What do all these talented, critically acclaimed artists have in common? Well, Kanye discovered all of them. His keen sense of talent, lyrical, and musical wit has earned him a spot as the most influential and brilliant artist of our day. Today, we'll discuss Mr. West's steep ascendance into fame and how controversy has followed him at every step. First, I'll discuss how he went from a humble independent producer to a global icon. Then, we'll highlight his lengthy and highly praised career as a rapper. Lastly, I'll show how his mental health and bipolar disorder has led him to be hated among many. Kanye has remained one of my top listened to artists for as long as I can remember. His music can be found in almost every playlist I have. His pure talent, paired with his ability to always find himself in controversy, has led many to view his career as a captivating roller coaster. Kanye's deep love for music began at an early age in the city of Chicago, where hip-hop dominated radio stations. He drew inspiration from countless of genres of music, like hip-hop, soul, and R&B. Kanye West worked tirelessly to establish some side of fame and notoriety in the highly competitive music business. Kanye's fierce work ethic is well known in the industry. Here we have an excerpt from Consequence, a respected artist who talks about Kanye's fierce work ethic.
Not do. And I just think with Kanye, he's definitely, from the time he's just gotten into the music business to right now, he has the same passion and fire that motivates him to be motivated. And that's the thing that drives his art.
Yeah.
And so some of the things that people may have not seen on the come up, they see now under a microscope because of his fame level.
Right.
But he's the same guy. He didn't.
Kanye's innovative style fused soulful beats and classics. This new style intrigued many, including Jay-Z. Kanye would soon join Jay-Z in the creation of the album The Blueprint, an iconic album. The album would go on to do triple platinum as well as win a multitude of awards. The success of The Blueprint would change Kanye's career from a humble producer to a global superstar, laying the foundation for a successful future in hip-hop. Kanye's breakthrough on The Blueprint mostly saw him as a producer. However, Kanye had bigger endeavors. In 2004, Kanye debuted his first album, which forever changed the definition of hip-hop. The College Dropout was considered a masterpiece by generations young and old. Its bold style challenged the definition of hip-hop by offering insightful lyrics as well as social commentaries. Kanye's bold style, along with his mixture of pop, rock, and electronic music, pushed creative boundaries to its limits. Later, projects like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and The Life of Pablo would see Kanye dive deeper into his manic personality and his struggle with fame, further pushing the norms on complex issues in the industry. Today, we can observe Kanye's music leaning more towards love of God and faith. Jesus is King and Donda have seen Kanye highlight his wrongdoings and apologize and take accountability for them in the past. Kanye's extensive discography has earned him a wide amount of awards. Here are some examples of Kanye's awards. Here we have 75 Grammy nominations and 24 wins. Kanye has tied for the most Grammy wins, with his competitor being Jay-Z. Though Kanye is masterfully talented, his arrogance and unapologetic demeanor has led a great deal of controversy to follow his career, which led to his recent decline into hatred. Since Kanye's stardom began, headlines have always seen his name be followed with much controversy. Countless interviews show him expressing disrespectful and discriminatory views that don't bode well with the mainstream media. Kanye's struggle with staying out of controversy directly correlates with his manic episodes and bipolar disorder he battles every day. Though many overlook Kanye's antics, his most recent outburst against the Jewish community has led many of his fans and brands to cease affiliation. The comment that Kanye made was that he loves Hitler and that Jews control Hollywood and the media. The comment led to deals like Adidas, Gap, and Balenciaga being pulled, destroying his artistic reputation almost overnight. Here we have an article from the Washington Post that highlights some of the brands that ceased affiliation with Kanye West. Though some argue it's unfair to punish an individual who's mentally ill, others believe that because of Kanye's fame and notoriety, he should take accountability and be punished for what he said. The steep fall of Kanye shows the fragile relationship that creative genius and mental well-being have. The humble, young producer from Chicago would go on to reshape how hip-hop was received globally. And though his talent was indisputable, his controversial takes would later devastate his popularity. First, Kanye began as a producer, with no more than a dream. After Jay-Z gave him a shot, his fame ascended. Next, Kanye would debut his rap album, which would later lead him to becoming one of the most accomplished men in the industry. Lastly, Kanye's manic and bipolar episodes would overshadow his raw talent, leading many to stop favoring him. Kanye is now most known for his anti-Semitic, psychopathic remarks, instead of the musical pioneer who shaped hip-hop what it is today. Thank you.